I get a lot of people hounding my comment section asking me for videos about specific things. And I understand the whole idea that people subscribe usually because I've uploaded one specific type of video, or there's one popular video. But it's a variety channel, folks. I'll get to it eventually. But here's your fan video for all of the fans out there who keep hounding me for a fan video. Or as somebody I'm subscribed to calls them, the fan twerps. Which is kind of a rude way to put it when you just look at it on the surface. But if you dig deeper, it actually kind of fits, because it's not fans in general, it's the rabid fans, the ones who spend every waking moment of their existence creaming their jeans over fans. Sort of like how there's a group online that's just dedicated 24/7 to hating on Funai VCRs. Get a life, folks. Anyway, here's your fan video. So I got this camera on the tripod because I'm going to take the grill off of this and clean it. This thing in particular is not the oldest fan that I've got. It's far from it. But it is the one that I've had for the longest. And of course, I can't actually get the stupid grill off. Probably because I didn't undo all the latches. It's missing the little thing in the middle. That broke out. Actually, one of the tabs broke and it started rattling, so I ripped it all the rest of the way out, because it really annoyed me. This is the Home Styles fan that I've fixed. I don't remember when I fixed it. It was a while ago now, but it had a problem with the capacitor. One of the leads came out of the cap. So, anyway, just gotta dust it off. Doesn't need any fancy work or anything like that. But, like I said, I've had it for the longest. I bought it new, I think in like 2011 or something. I don't actually remember. I've had it for a while though. If you remember way back in the early days of my channel, I had those stupid Seville Classics garbage things. This replaced one of those, so I'm just gonna give it a brief. There's no sense in really going too crazy with it because it's not dirty, so. But you know, you'll still get the fan twerps that'll get on your case. What happened? This is why I hate dusters. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. But to get on your case, it has to be pristine. What a waste of time. Folks, it's a modern fan. Like, come on. Now, I don't know if it actually even still works. I'm pretty sure I should probably get out the can of penetrating oil. I've never oiled it at all. But of course, being a modern fan, it really doesn't need it. It's permanently lubricated. So we'll just put it on low. Oscillator's off. See if it'll actually oscillate. Well, it's working better than I really anticipated it to. So we'll just turn that off. Don't try that at home, kids. Put the thing back on, and I'll leave it on low. There's no reason to be running these things on high at this particular point in time, because it doesn't really matter how this grill goes on anymore. So, here we go. There's fan number one. If you'll forgive the disastrous mess, this is fan number two. This is that Sunbeam Circulator Fan, which I probably, again, I should take this out and clean it, because it's, I think you could probably see it's got all manner of dirt in it. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and power it up on low. Here it makes all kinds of noise as well. So an oiling is probably in its future at some point. But it's moving a fair amount of air. Here you have stupid, cheap, modern box fan that I really should take the grill off and clean because it's quite disgusting. But here it is. So we'll put that on low. It usually sits in the window, so that's where it's going to go after I'm finished recording this video clip. It's the loudest out of them all, and it still works, I guess. I bought that at Target, which is funny because Target's no longer in business, and they've been out of business for almost 8 years now. This one here, this one's also been powered on so far this year. This is my little circulator fan. When I want a breeze, this is the one I'll turn on. The little Mastercraft CTC90. I'll just fire it up on low. And just remember that this thing was completely seized up when I got it. And it is still working quite well. I think even that thing, by the time it's as old as this is from the 80s, but by the time that thing is this old, it's going to be long since in a landfill. There's no way it's going to last as long as this, even if I take perfect care of it. I don't know if these really count, these little USB things, but we'll fire them up anyway. It's really noisy USB things. I really hate these, but they help with air circulation. These are the only two that I've got left that actually work. I've got this one back here that you might be able to see. Turn the video light on. That one is plugged into the wall. It works as well. Go and power that one up too. So there's all those fans. Then there's this thing, which again, I should probably take the grill off and clean it. Yeah, I'll take the grill off and clean the blade. Okay, now there it is, cleaned up. It's probably the loosest fitting fan grill I've ever worked with. It's got electronic controls. Ooh. Oh, it runs. Hear the lovely noise the oscillator makes. So that's probably going to need some oil, some grease. It still works. But, whatever. Yeah, what a piece of work. Now you have this thing, which I fixed recently. Works just fine. There's plenty of air. It's an all-metal fan, which is kind of surprising for something that was made in China. But it does work rather well. And it's a nice thing to have here just for some airflow while I'm trying to sleep. And last but not least, cool breeze. I think this one is going to need some oil. As you can tell, it's not really working all that well. Which is really sad because I just oiled this thing, so I don't know. I think I'm going to have to find a vintage alternative to this one as well. So there you go. There's your fan power-up video. All the fan folks that are begging me for fan videos. Now you have one. And I'm looking forward to the hundreds of people who will complain in my comment section now that the fans are on. I don't want to hear fan noise. It's kind of too bad now, isn't it? It's how you deal with the summer.